Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. Is my voice audible? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, it is clear.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay, so how was your Eid celebrations? Yeah,
Great.
it was great. Good.
Good, ma'am.
So it was a long, it was a long week and weekend leave in UAE.
Yes, it was.
Okay, okay. Good. That's great. So now we have around 18 to 19 participants. So I think we can start. It's already, like 8:35 here in Kochi. And heavy rains in Kochi for past 3 to 4 days. Lot of water stagnation everywhere. But things are quite good and clear today. Not much rain today. Okay. So do you guys remember what was our last session about? Our last session.
Training and development.
Training and development, exactly. So we went through what is training and what is development. Why is it necessary for the organization as well as for the employees? And what are the training needs? And how the organization have to first analyze the training needs before going on with the training. And each and every employee or a group of employees require different training needs, and the training process, techniques in training, how to train the employees, like in various levels, on the job training, off the job training. And we had no further sub classifications. And then we had seen the approaches to training, that is how training and development it can extend its hands, helping hands for the development of the organization as well as the employees. So that was our last session. So this session is going to be about promotions and transfers. So you may be thinking, what's new about promotion and transfers? So once the session is over, you will have an overall idea, okay, about what exactly is promotion and what basic few types of transfers available. So according to you, what is a promotion? What is a promotion?
Promotion is promoting the position of the employee from one level to other. Sometimes promotion with the position change and salary increase, for example.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you. Any other inputs?
Yeah, it's based on performance, and it's based on, say, how old has he been in the company.
Seniority. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. And then one more. Just one more input. Okay, so if a person is being promoted to a higher designation, so what changes you will notice in the organization and from the employee side as well as from the organization side? What change you will notice in the organizational flow? Say a colleague of yours, he is getting or she is getting promoted to higher position. So what you will notice within the premises, within the organizational structure?
The workflow will change, especially the directions. For example, if it comes, for example, from one person, now maybe the manager, existing manager, he promoted to the next level, and one of employee, maybe my colleague, he become promoted to this position. So this is change. The org charts will be changed.
Okay, good, great input. Okay, so what is transfers then? Transfer is transferring an employee from one department to another department, or from one functional area to another functional area, or from one city to another city, a branch of the same organization to another branch of the same organization. And so these are transfers. So transfers need not necessarily be like considered as a kind of promotion. So very rarely transfers comes with add-on promotions to employees. For example, bank employees. So mostly around 60% of bank employees, you can see they are transferred to some other division or another city. So they will be promoted and transferred. Around 60% of bank transfers happens in that way. So some kind of promotion as rise in a salary, or rise in the responsibility, or rise in the some kind of authorizations for that particular designation will happen. So let's see one by one. Okay, so here is the theory. It refers to the upward movement of an employee from his current job position. Yes. So not only the pay, the responsibility, and a movement in the hierarchy. A higher movement in the hierarchy is also noticed, and it elevates. That is it adds on the status and power of that particular employee who has been recently promoted within the organization. And sometimes the promotions can be temporary or permanent, depending upon the present need of the organization. So sometimes a person who is in the authorizing designation may be on a long leave, or may have left the company without further notice, or because of any medical reasons, the employee may not be available for some time. So in those cases, for that post, temporarily an employee from the same department, or more or less with the same designation, can be promoted. And once the company has it's done with the interview process, whether it is within the organization or from the outside of the organization, once they have chosen the right person for that position, this employee who has been recently promoted to that particular position, can be moved back to his or her original position. So this may also happen in few organizations. And when an employee they move in within the same category but in a higher level, for example, junior clerk to senior clerk, or a junior executive to senior executive, and a manager to senior manager. So these kind of promotions are called horizontal promotions. So it's a manager in the marketing division is promoted to a senior manager. Previously he or she was in a junior category, now the same category, but within the same department, same responsibilities, everything is the same, maybe with a salary hike. So a little more authority and responsibility. So this is called horizontal promotion. Whereas when the employee is moved from a lower category to a higher category, it's called vertical promotion. So here everything increases, salary increases, the status of the employee that increases, the authority, responsibility, the person whom the employee is going to reporting to, he may be or she may be directly reporting to the CEO or president or the shareholders of the company. So this is called vertical promotion. And dry promotion. So dry promotion is something where there is no increase in the salary. just the position will be elevated, but there will not be no like increase in the salary. Like as I have mentioned, a university professor, no, like an experienced no university professor can be no promoted as the head of the department. So it works like this: a university professor who has no like completed PhD and working in a college for 10 years can be promoted as the head of department, but no like there is no increase in salary. He must be or she must be getting the same salary, but there is a no like increase in the level of no authority and no like responsibility. So this is called dry promotion. So horizontal promotion within the same category, within the same department, and vertical promotion, everything increases: salary, status, authority, responsibility, person reporting to, everything no like increases. There is an elevation, that is vertical promotion. And dry promotion, there is a promotion without salary hike. So these are the types of promotions. Coming to transfers, so moving employee from one job to another within the same organization. So that is called transfer. Sometimes mergers may happen, acquisitions may happen, and no like what I say, no like franchising may happen. So in those cases, the employee can be no transferred to the company which has been recently merged with, or the employee working in the company which has been merged recently with a big company, like some other company can be moved to that big company. So this is called like transfer. In transfers, there will not much be like salary hike, or there will not be like any elevation in the responsibility, like authority or anything else. But like most of the time, the transfers may happen within the same designation criteria. So we have production transfers. Production transfer is something, it depends on the production requirements for that particular season or for that particular time period. For example, when it is like on season, the production has to be more because there will be like more demand in the market. Consumers will be asking for more products. More consumers will be ordering the products or requiring the products. So in those cases, we need more production. So we need more employees. In case of like more employees, they need more people to like manage those employees, manage the workers who are in the production area. So production transfers may happen. Then we have no replacement transfers. So replacing an existing employee, that is for quite some time, or sometimes like the position is not being filled, if the company couldn't find like the required personnel, like required person or personnel to fill that particular position. The person who has been recently transferred to that like position can be made as a permanent employee in that particular designation. We have shift transfers. That is like 3 months or 6 months, a company maybe, an employee may be working in a day shift, and then like again like after 3 or 6 months like put on to night shifts, again night shifts to day shifts. So this is called shift transfers. Remedial transfers. So if an employee has been chosen wrong, that is the person, the employee doesn't deserve or don't have the required skill set, or the company may think like teaching the employee or equipping the employee with like skill set and no other requirements may take more time. So in that case, the company don't have to like face the loss. So in that case, instead of that employee, another senior employee can be transferred to that position. It is called remedial transfers. Versatility transfers. So this is to form a versatility group of people within the organization. That is people who has to know everything in and out about the organization. So why this is being done in the organization? To make to give an opportunity to those versatility group, maybe in the future or nearby future, a role designation in the top management as a CEO, or or as a vice president in the company. So this is called just like job transfer. So versatility transfer may also happen. So if you take all this, you can see like there is no like hike in the salary. There's no like hike in the hike in like the elevation in the responsibility or anything else. more or less employee will be doing the same work what he or she has been doing before. Okay, sometimes again bank employees like promotions with transfers may happen in one or few government sectors and public sectors. So career planning and development. So how many of you knew that career planning and development nowadays, it's done by the organization itself for the benefits of their employees and for the benefits of the organization. Usually career planning is done by the individual. So if I'm I'm an individual, so I want to change my career or shift my career to some other mode, I'm working as marketing executive. I want to completely know about operations. I'm much more interested in operations and some other specific things. If I'm very good in problem solving, like accounts and finance, I'm very good at it. And so I may just leave the company, look for that position, and keep ready my biodata or resume, and accordingly I can apply for that position in a company which I am choosing for, and if selected I can work for that company. But right now the companies itself is focusing this career planning and development for their own employees. Why? Any idea?
Because boosting of the company requirements.
Good. And then
And in Goody, we can add that promotion too, I think.
okay,
To update also all employees about the updated knowledge, let's say technology or something like that.
okay. Any other idea, any other input? Okay, the main reason why companies take career planning as an advancement tool for their employees is to retain the employees. That is the first and foremost point, to retain the employees. Okay, first thing. Second thing is the employee feels motivated. So if I am given a chance in the same company or in the same organization where I am working, a chance to revamp my career. So in case I feel bored, or I'm not quite good at, or I'm not interested in one particular job role, I want to move to, or completely shift to another role which has different responsibilities, different pay structure and everything. I can just let this I can just let it know to the organization where I'm working. So in case if they are having the same department which I am asking for, they can transfer me, maybe promote me to that particular division, so that I don't have to leave the company and look for another company to change my career. That's the first and foremost. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, this is to retain the employees. And I feel more motivated, and it spreads it spreads everywhere. I say about this to my colleague, or I say about this to the persons I know. I share about this interest about the company, the interest vested upon me by the company. So the word spreads, so the company gets a goodwill, a good name, good reputation in the industry. So this is how they work towards employee progress as well as the organization progress. So it's a you win, I win, no, like kind of a strategy from the company side. So let's see. So there are 4 stages in career management. First is self-awareness. Self-awareness is something which like role I would like to like take, and which I would enjoy the most doing it. Whether it's like marketing, or whether it's like software development, or whether it's like HRM process and techniques and everything. So I should have a self-analysis about myself, which I like, what I like actually. So what I'm doing, like what I'm doing to do should like it has to like give me a self-satisfaction. So there should be a self-commitment from my side. So first I need to analyze that, and then do a research. So research is like job targeting the job. That is, which company provides this, provides the the opportunity which I am seeking for. So what are the role, what are the positions in that company? So does it align with my interest? Does it align with my skill set and experience? That I have to do a research. Third thing is packaging. It is like resume building, like equipping myself with like few latest technologies about the new career which I'm going to choose with. And finally, job search. Like applying to the company either directly or indirectly, or through their website portal, or whatever, in whatever way it's available. So this is how like career management has to happen. First, self-analysis of what I like the most. Second thing is research. So which company provides the which I like, provides the opportunity which I like. Third one is packaging, that is readying myself. And the fourth one is applying and getting selected. Or if required, I have to train myself, equip myself with the latest technology and latest needs and skill set, and then go on with the job search process. So these are the 6 steps of career planning. So explore career options, conduct field research, determine your job target, build your credentials and resume, prepare for your job search, and launch your job search. So nowadays you can see other than the professional, I can't even say professional professional persons or professional employees, like they select the same profession which they have been like trained, or in which they have like graduated in. For example, a BCom student, MCom student doesn't always have to go in the like line of like finance and accounts. Like he may be like very, or she may be very good at like like convincing people. So he or she may choose like marketing, or like branding, like topmost companies do branding. So to attract the stakeholders, attract shareholders, attract consumers. So advertising and branding. So again, take engineers. So not all engineers they work in a field which is related to their study, or which is related to the lessons what they have been taught of. Like many have chosen many different fields. So an engineering with MBA completely different. It was completely different. 15-20 years before, engineering was different, MBA was different. But now they have like collaborated with each other. So engineering with MBA, it's seen as a like a dual degree. Whereas engineering students doesn't study much about the MBA concepts, or MBA students doesn't study much about the not at all about the engineering concepts, other than 1 or 2 papers like quantitative research or something. So this is a kind of like career planning happening right now. So it's like anyone can become anything other than like doctors and nurses. So for that thing, you have to be like, of course you have to take up the course and you have to have some kind of experience. But other than that, most of the careers, if you happen to see the employees who are working in different roles and different designations, doesn't always need to have the same degree in which they have been working. So each and every individual has to analyze what is their need. Maybe because of various reasons, they might have chosen a particular field of study. But after some time, after completing the study, after gaining some kind of experience in the industry, so any individual is open to select any type of career option. So features, it's an ongoing process. It helps individuals develop skills required to fulfill different career roles, defines life career abilities, strengthens work-related activities, gives professional directions as they relate to career goals. So if an employee is given a chance to revamp his career or her career from the support of the organization, the person sticks to the organization, works more, be more committed to the work he or she is doing, because he or she has got the thing, what they were, like longing for, because that is what they have, they want to choose. That is what, the pathway they have to know, like they wanted to travel. So since it is, like already provided by the organization, they stick more to the work. They get, like more self-motivated and more, like committed to the work. So obviously, the organization also grows along with the employees. So objectives is to find positive characteristics, that is, again, as I said, each and individual has like different abilities, different capabilities. It is like it helps them to identify, self-identify their, what is my capability, what is my ability, in which I am good at. So all self-realization happens to develop awareness about each employee's uniqueness, respect feelings of other employees, attract talented employees, train employees towards team building skills, and create healthy ways of dealing with conflicts, emotions, and stress. So I may be working in a department where I am like completely non-aligning with any of the employees in that particular department, because like my way of working may be different, their ways of working may be different. So and this arises like there is a like opportunity for like conflicts, other frictions. So that can be avoided if I'm given the opportunity to revamp my career. And stress can be also avoided. So these are the benefits. It ensures a constant supply of promotable employees. As I said, this also like gives a chance for an individual to get promotion as well as to get transfer. Sometimes, very rarely, promotion plus transfers. It helps in improving the loyalty and encourages employees' growth and development, discourages the negative attitude of superiors who are interested in suppressing the growth. So this mostly happens in many of the organizations. I would say even government organization, non-governmental, private, public, everywhere it can see this type of scenario. You can see this type of people who are in higher position. They always want to like suppress or what do you say, make the employees make their subordinates to always bow to them for each and everything. So providing this kind of opportunity, that is career planning, like opportunity to the employees by the organization. So this negative attitude can be like completely erased off, to ensure that senior management knows about the caliber and capacity of the employees. If an employee cannot shine in the marketing department, that employee may be doing excellently very well in another department, in another role. So that can be identified. Can always create a team of employees prepared enough to meet any contingency. Career planning reduces labor turnover, because there is no need for me to like go for another company, because it's already in my own company. Every organization prepares succession planning, towards which career planning is the first step. So before we move to pay plans, have any doubts? You want to share anything?
No, thank you.
Okay, fine, good. Okay, establishing pay plans. So salaries. So what is a salary? It's a no like fixed amount of money or a compensation, financial compensation paid to an employee by the employer in return for work performed by the employee. So a salary structure, this is a pay scale, is a system that determines how much an employee is to be paid as a wage or salary. Salary is something no like which you get every month. Wages is something which you get on a daily basis or on a weekly basis or on a fortnight basis. So that is called wages. So it is derived based on one or more factors. That is employee's level, so which designation the employee is in, rank or status within the organization. So in the hierarchy, where the position, what is the position of the employee, length of time that the employee has been employed. So what is the tenure of the employee, difficulty of the specific work performed. Difficulty, the task, what the employee is like doing. So that defines the salary of the employee. That decides the salary of the employee. So I still remember, I was working with an, BPES company in Chennai. So the janitor, who cleans mops and everything, the floor, their salary was 20,000, and the junior executives, their salary was 18,000. So they were getting more. The janitors were getting 2,000 rupees more than the junior executives who has completed BE and MCAs. So technically, skilled people, they are getting 2,000 rupees, lower than the janitors who were, performing all the, cleaning functions and everything. So the type of work which is being performed, the task which is being performed, that also decides the salary structure. So these are the various extra benefits which an employee gets other than the salary, along with the salary. Basic wages is something, a minimum wage. So if you take your your pay slip, there will be the basic pay or basic salary would have been mentioned in your pay slip. So that is the lowest remuneration employers can legally pay for their workers. So for example, if I am drawing 20,000 a month, my basic salary can be 6,000 or 7,000. The other remaining, it can be extra added fringe benefits or other benefits and everything. So bonus is some money added in addition to the basic salary, the reward of good performance. So this bonus, sometimes the government, let's take an example of government organization. So they pay bonus, they have this 5-year plan in India, they have a 5-year plan. So each and every government employee, once in 5 years, they get some, bonus or their increase in wages, whether they are now working or not working, that doesn't matter at all. So they have to be a government employee. That's it. So every 4 or 5 years, they're they will get some bonus or increase in the salary. And for festivals, particular like countries in India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, mostly South Asian countries, you can see festivals. During the time of festivals, the employees are being provided with bonuses. Overtime allowance. So if an employee is working more than the time specified to his role or her role, so the extra time, the time taken by the employee for providing the service to the company, so that can be calculated, and for that overtime allowance can be paid to the employee. DNS allowance. DNS allowance is something mostly government employees or public limited public sector employees will be getting. So it is something like it depends completely upon the inflation rate of the country. So if there is an inflation, if inflation is becoming higher, the higher the percentage, the DA will be higher. DA is something which is calculated for every 2 years. That is if they, for example, if they're if an employee's salary is 10,000, And according to the inflation rate, the dearness allowances are 2.5%. That means along with 10,000, the employee gets 2,500 rupees more every year, or once in 2 years, I think so. So this is called dearness allowance. Fringe benefits. Fringe benefits are not no like economical way of no like compensating the employee, but non-economical. That is non-wage compensation. Extra benefits like food, meals provided to the, or no like in case of the employees or no like working in night shifts, they can be provided with no like late dinner, or no like morning they can have breakfast and then they can no leave the premises. Tea, coffee, snacks sometimes, transportation, providing no like taxi or company car or company bus to for pick up and no like drop the employees. And transportation reimbursement. The employee can choose any mode of transportation, and accordingly they can show the ticket or whatever, and they can no like get the money they have no spent for transportation purposes. So that thing, private health care and insurance. So these are called the fringe benefits. That is extra benefits other than the salary. So these are the added compensations, added benefits and allowances given to any employee along with their salary. Deriving the pay plan and pay structure. Let us first know like how to derive a pay plan. For example, you're the say you're in the position of no like decision making about no like selecting a group of employees for a new project. So you're selecting the new employees for the company, say 10 to 12 employees. How will you decide their salary? So first process is job analysis. So what is the role? What is the role, or what is the description of the job? So what are all the no like what the employee has to perform in their role? So what are the skill sets no like of the employee? What should be the requirements of the employee? Should the company be no like providing them with laptops and no like desktops, or is it the responsibility of the employee who has been newly recruited has to bring the laptop or no like any other device for no like work related procedures? So these things, no job analysis. So how many hours the employee is going to work, whether they have to work on Saturdays, or whether work from home can be no made available to them, or they have to come to office and do the work. Everything, no complete job analysis. And then job description. Description is each and everything. So from day one, no what should be the no like description, whom they are reporting to, what will be their no like on what platform they will be working on. So everything, who are the clients, so to which client which employee is being no like designated to. So everything completely, no another job description is done. Market survey or job evaluation. So check in the industry for the same position, what the other companies are paying. For example, other like topmost companies, no like TCS or Wipro, they may be no like paying a junior executive who has been recently no like selected. They may be paying around no 25 to 30,000 for an employee. Small companies, no like very small companies, so startup companies, they may be providing 15 to 20,000 for a fresh graduate, fresh engineering or MCA graduate, computer graduate. So it depends upon the level of the company, turnover of the company and everything, size of the company, and the management's decision on how much they can know that how much they are ready to spend for an employee. So a market survey has to be done, job evaluation has to be done. Check what other companies are paying their employees in the same role, who are in the same role or in the same responsibility, have the same responsibility. Then derive the pay structure. So basic salary, whether fringe benefits can be given, and no other overtime allowance can be given. If it is a work from home, there is no need for transportation, so they can cut down transportation, no like allowances. So everything, no everything matters. Then there is no need for no food allowance as well, because the employee is going to work from home. There is no need for food. There is no need for no like transportation allowance. So everything can be no like there is a no like cut down in the cost for the company. And then compensation plan design. So compensation plan, that is no like whether any no extra benefits has to be provided to the employee. For example, like paid leaves. Like in a month, they can take no like two leaves, leaves, but it would be a paid leave. So the salary wouldn't be no like cut down, no cut off. And on a yearly basis, the employee can take 10 days of no like casual leaves, 5 days or 6 days of sick leaves. So another no like 5 to 6 days of no for any other reason. So these are the other compensation plan design. So what the employee is eligible to get other than the salary. So this is how the pay structure has to be derived. First is job analysis, job description, collecting the information from the market, that is from the industry, how much other companies are paying for the same job, and then deriving the pay structure, and then no like working on the compensation benefits for the employee. Wage determination, same like salary. So there is not much difference. But wage, when it comes to wage, no, like it depends on hourly wages or no, like per day wages, weekly wages, or no, like fortnight. So once in 15 days, no, like fortnight wages. Or there may be a project, small projects, no, which may end in no, like 8 to 10 days in a month. Then again, the project comes, no, like again, it would be no available by next month or after 2 months. So that can be also be no that has to be no like calculated accordingly. So two types of wage determinations are there: general determinations and project determinations. So general determinations are per hour, per day, per week, or no like for every fortnight and everything. So those are general determination. That is area determinations. Project determinations according to particular project, the time duration of a particular project. This one project may take 8 to 10 days in a month. The same project may take 10 to 12 days in a no like in a month, in next month. So it depends on the project where the employees are made to work. So that determines the wages. And the wage determination process is same like the pay structure plan, that is deriving the pay plan. Both can be no like done in the same day. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So pay for performance. So this is where most of the organizations, no, especially HR department, no, they get struck, they get criticized, they get no like what do you say, like stoned. You can no say anything, because no like analyzing each and every employee's performance and no like feedback given by their supervisors or superiors or team leaders based on each and every employee's the what do you say, the commitment level, the number of days they have worked in the company, their experience, and checking on their attendance also, no like that is also more important. So if an employee is no like frequently taking leaves, no like you cannot increase their salary, you cannot give them, give him or her any incentives or any kind of benefits. So analyzing each and everything A to Z about the employees, the HR department has to suggest this pay for performance to the top management. So they have to assure, okay, this employee deserves this much of no like a benefit, this much of no bonus, or this much of no like allowance, or this much increase in salary. This can be no reported to the top management. And if the top management feels that yes, it is applicable, or yes, it can be done, yes, they allow, they authorize it, and the employee will be getting more hike in the salary, or no like what do you say, responsibility, a more kind of no elevation in the designation. Like there is no like level 1, level 2, level 3 in no like most of the organizations. Sometimes no a company may be having no level 1 as the basic position. So When the employee moves to level 2, it means there is an increase in the hierarchy or increase in the designation. Level 3, again, there is an increase, and level 4, it goes on. But in very few companies, if you see, level 6 or 7 will be the basic level. And moving to the top level, level 1 would be the highest level. So it depends on the company and their, the way they work, the way, like they make the, working plans and everything. So it is a responsibility of the HR department, like to suggest to the top management about the employees' pay structure, that is pay for performance. So what has made them to take the decision? What is the key point of like the particular employee exhibits, so that like he or she can be benefited with an increase in salary or like extra performance bonus or whatever. So top 4 drivers for tying pay for performance. So why? Recognize and reward high performance. Increase the likelihood of achieving corporate goals. Improve productivity. Move away from an entitlement culture. That is, there is always, mostly in government sectors, you can see, like government sectors completely, they work on seniority basis. There is no pay for performance, or like there is nothing like that. Okay, so the only requirement is you have to be a government employee. That's it. So whether you work or like don't work, that doesn't matter. So after 4 or 5 years, you get a hike in the salary, you get like dearness allowance, you get bonus, you get benefits and everything, and it goes on. So according to the seniority. But in private sectors, like it's completely different. The way you perform, the more you're committed, the more you're paid, the more you are elevated in the organization. So that's a complete contrast. That is completely different. Like each and every organization. Sometimes between industries also. So IT industry is completely different. Marketing industry, that's completely different. Marketing industry completely works on performance basis. Marketing, educational industry, there is also not completely different. Service sectors like hospitality and every hospital and everything, that is completely different. So analyzing the industry or the type of company, type of organization, and analyzing each and every employee's performance, the level of commitment, the HR department has to make this suggestion to the top management and wait for their confirmation. So these are the financial incentives. There is direct, indirect. Direct can be, like other than paying salary, the base pay, incentives in the name of commissions can be given. Piece rate in the sense, like production companies. If you work on 10 more units per day, you get a kind of incentive. 20 more units per day, you get some kind of like incentive. So 100 rupees extra, 200, 500 extra, along with your daily wages. So everything, that is called piece rate. Bonuses, stock options. You can be a like stockholder of the company. They may be ready to give you like the shares, the bonds of the company. Maybe of 1,000 rupees or like which may cost you 5,000 or 10,000, whatever it is. They can make you as a stockholder of the company. Profit sharing, that can, like many companies, if you see, like I recently studied, like a diamond mining company in North India. So they have like got like a very good profit. Not recently, it was like around 7 or 8 years back, I think so. So the company was doing very good because of the performance of the employees. So the CEO, the president or CEO of the company, for 200 employees, I think so, like who are more or less in the same equal designation. So the CEO, like bought a car, I think so. It was a nice car, excellent, supermodel, something. which costed around 12 to 13 lakhs. Each car costed 12 to 13 lakhs. So it was given to all the employees. And in another case, like the employees was given like houses, free houses, like around 500 employees, they were given free houses. So this is called profit sharing, sharing the profit with the employees, not if not for all the profit, at least for once in 5 years or once in 3 years. So an employee who is working in the company for 5 years obviously will get benefited by the profit sharing. Employee who runs off from the company for working for 2 to 3 years may miss the opportunity. So this can be also done to retain the employees. Gains sharing, again profit sharing. So indirect compensation, that is giving them paid vacations, breaks, holidays, sick days, jury duty, and everything. Like government employees are given when there is an election happening in India, or vaccination happening here. So government employees are given paid. They are being paid for conducting these election duties and vaccination duties and everything. Insurance plans, medical insurance, life insurance, dental insurance, eye insurance, like critical illness insurance, these kind of insurance can be given as fringe benefits. Security plans, pension, gratuity, social security, disability insurance in case of manufacturing companies. There is of course there is a more chance for getting disabled in the sense you may meet with an accidents so disability insurance can be provided. And employee services like educational assistance for their children, free education, or the company can have their own educational institutions and make their employees children study there, as Birla, Reliance, and Ramco Siemens, they are doing it. Recreational programs and food services, they can pay, they can provide free food for their employees. So these are the benefits, it is pay plan and the structure which is being provided to the employees. So now previously it was something different in the sense only only workers, only the employees who are working in production, manufacturing, or exporting units, they were being given overtime allowance. But other private company employees they may have to work for more than 1 or 2 hours after 8 hours of work, but they won't be provided any kind of benefits, overtime benefits, or any kind of allowance for that. So now things have been changed. So even private employees they can get overtime allowance for working in the company. So that's why now companies are going for work from home option. So when it is work from home, the company doesn't know how long you are working. You can work midnight, you can work daytime, you can work in the afternoon. So they don't have any particular specific period of time other than the IT persons. They don't have any particular period of time. So now things have changed, and even private employees they are also being getting benefited from overtime allowance. So any doubts?